Yeah, I was a member of the 72nd RTT, began the job in 1994. I was stationed in D Troop and worked at D4 SP Middleborough for about 10 years. And I transferred willingly out to the Quabbin. Not a lot can say that. Took me about 3 weeks to get out there. I told you it took me about 3 years to get back. I was out of the Quabbin for about 5 or 6 years. And when I came back, I was briefly in H Troop at the Milton Barracks, H7, and then I went down to SP Foxborough, H3. I was there for probably about 5 or 6 years, and I'd had a stroke while I was there, and my doctor wanted me to get off the road because I spent 20 years on patrol, and I went into the Office of Media Relations, where I spent about 3.5 years, and I retired out of there. And, my grandfather was a Newton police officer, and he had retired. I recall my grandfather very dearly. I used to spend a lot of time with him when I was younger, and he used to do a crossing guard duty, and several times I would go with him, and I'd just stand on the side while he was crossing kids from the Newton schools and stuff. And on several different occasions, there were some troopers that he knew that would pull up and always greet him, "Hey, John, how are you doing?" And I love my grandfather, but he was retired, a little overweight, and kind of disheveled. He he was my grandfather. I love him, but these troopers used to get out, and I was kind of in awe. The shined boots, their own cars, it was pretty impressive. So I've always had that as a memory. And like I said, my grandfather had a good relationship with several of them. I remember, him speaking with them. Like I said, them stopping in to see him. I got to tell you, I always loved the idea of being a state trooper, and I was always drawn, quite honestly, to law enforcement. I joined the military and was an MP. I joined the Freetown Police as an auxiliary, and I just never thought I'd get on the state police. I knew it was really hard, and I took the test. And because I had veteran points, I was actually able to get in a class sooner than I probably would have. But I always kind of wanted to do it. I just never thought I'd be able to. I thought it would just be beyond me because back then so many people took the test. I was, as I said, the 72nd RTT, and that was in 1994. We graduated on October 7th. My memories of the academy are, people talk to you about probably the military experience. When I went to basic training, the drill instructors yelling and screaming, and I will never forget, I believe it was Phil Trapasso, got up and gave us a brief spiel, I think that's who it was, and said, "Now I'm going to introduce you to your drill instructors," and all the doors busted open, and they came running in, yelling and screaming. Fortunately, me and most of the veterans had been through this before, so we just locked it in. I literally, even though I wasn't looking around, I could see the squirming and the people that were just didn't know what to do or didn't know what to expect. I kind of thrive in that environment. I love it. I learned a lot in my military. When I joined the military, it sort of focused me on, and I found my place, and I loved it with the state police too. Being a paramilitary organization, I loved the structure and the way things were done. Well, they were different because when I first went into the Army, I didn't know what to expect, like I said, so it was a complete shock to my system. The State Police Academy was probably harder because I was a little older and had a little more life experience. I'd been to Desert Storm and stuff, so to go through that training again, it was hard because like I said, when it first catches you and you're completely off guard, you're just sort of going through the motions blankly and scared. I knew a lot of what they were doing at the time. Not that you relax about it. I was still, don't get me wrong, I was still very intimidated and very locked in.